It's time, it's time to expose this guy for who he truly is. Dan Schneider. We, of course, might know him from doing some of our favorite childhood shows like Drake and Josh, iCarly, Victorious, Zoe 101. However, all of the stuff that has been revealed about him, mainly in last year's documentary, Quiet on Set, it's just disturbing. It's absolutely disturbing and it's unforgivable. Now, can we separate the art from the artist? Yes, I still will. I still can watch Drake and Josh and iCarly without, uh, um, of course, without thinking about all the disgusting stuff that Dan Schneider has been doing behind the scenes of his shows. However, that does not change the fact that, what Dan Schneider did was just some of the most messed up stuff you will ever see in your life. Like he would pretty much, like 1 minute he would be happy and glad and smiling and all that, and then the next he would yell his ass off and scream. Like there was one time where the actress Nicole, and this was of course for Zoe 101, where he literally like yelled at her like, this isn't Nicole 101, it's Zoe 101. And like literally like he yelled at her, and apparently Jamie Lynn Spears because Jamie Lynn Spears plays Zoe on the show, her real life sister Brittany got involved, and it's like, okay, you're kind, and it's like, okay, like, and like Brittany was yelling at Nicole, and it's like, damn, man, that's so yeah, of course Nicole would pretty much leave Nickelodeon. I don't blame her. And then you of course have the whole and then you of course have I never watched like the Amanda show, but apparently Amanda Bynes on set, apparently like on the like apparently like Dan Schneider would pretty much ask her for massages and a foot rub, and I'm like, dude, just hire a personal misogynist to do that. You're asking a freaking like at least 14, 15 or so girl to do like wouldn't the parents be freaked out by this shit? But the parents didn't say anything to these stars. The parents didn't say jack to them, because they would be like, oh well, it would ruin my child's chance at being a star. How about your child's life? Huh? You ever think about that? And of course, all the weird adult jokes in his shows. Like literally in episode 1 of iCarly, where Carly literally says that her teacher has like pointy boobs. And yeah, we would all laugh at that as a kid because we were like, she said boobs. But like now it's like, okay, wait, what? And yeah, pretty much all kid shows have adult jokes in them. Yeah. Like, exactly, but like, this was like, wait a minute, what? And apparently Dan Schneider would threaten to like tase Miranda Cosgrove with the taser. And again, you can look all this up. The allegations are there. It has been like documented pretty much by every person on YouTube that Dan Schneider's a damn weirdo. And apparently on Victorious, there was also more like stuff to where I think it might have been like Ariana Grande or something, but like she was forced to like to like drink from a potato, and it's like or drink from an orange, and it's like, and you're like, okay, wait a minute, what? And of course, yeah, the whole fee, and now let's get into the other thing as well. Dan Schneider and his weird foot fetish. Yeah, he has a weird foot fetish to where if a foot is even mentioned in one of his shows, like, you're able to point it out. Now, there was one there was that one episode of iCarly where Carly and Sam literally had faces drawn on their toes, and like the camera's like up close like this, where you're like up close like this, and like the camera would like zoom in on the damn toes. Or there was that other episode of iCarly where Carly literally gets her toes stuck in the bathtub, and it's like, Dan Schneider, like, what? So yeah, all that stuff was weird. Apparently there was this other guy on, because again, all of this was quiet on set, and apparently also Amanda Bynes got a divorce from her family or whatever, and it's like, and I'm like, okay, all this weird stuff, it's like, of course, yes, it has to be talked about, it has to be discussed, therefore going in some pretty heavy subject matter, because I'm exposing this guy and some of his little crew lackeys, like one of his crew lackeys named Brian Peck. Now, he's not related to Josh Peck, thankfully, otherwise Drake would have been even more pissed. But apparently, this guy Brian Peck was pen pals with freaking John Wayne Gacy, and I'm like, what? Okay, first of all, that's just sick in and of itself. Like, if you're a damn supporter or worshiper of an actual real-life psycho, then yeah, there's something wrong with you, buddy. There's something wrong with you. And apparently he was doing some, well, let's just say questionable things with Drake, and like, and then apparently when they were they were going to like film Drake and Josh, apparently Brian Peck wanted to play Drake's dad in the show, and finally Drake stood his ground and like told his mom to call the cops, and I'm like, good, this guy deserves to be put behind bars. Even though it was like at least a few good month sentence, like, no, that guy should have rotten in prison, like, big time. And of course, there was the other thing as well, where that Jeanette McCurdy revealed in her memoir called, you guys should definitely go watch that. It's a really good book read. About where apparently Dan Schneider was pretty much like, the Victorious kids, they're allowed to, the Victorious kids, aren't really allowed to, like, drink alcohol or whatever. But the iCarly kids, we gotta get you, like, edgy. And I'm like, dude, you're offering alcohol to a freaking, like, 15-year-old? What? Like, what? And there was the other thing as well, where on Sam and Cat, where apparently Ariana Grande was pretty much doing one of her music career tours or whatever it was, and then she went and partied at Tom Hanks's house, and then when she showed up late, by the way, of course Jeanette would get pissed. Because, yeah, if your damn co-star shows up, of course you would get pissed. So I don't blame Jeanette for getting pissed. Like, I don't blame... her. Like, Dan Schneider, I hope he never comes back to Nickelodeon. I hope that parents, keep your kids as far away from this guy as possible. Hell, one of the Nickelodeon hotels at one point, the logo was literally shaped like a foot. Like a foot! It's like if Dan Schneider wanted the damn Nickelodeon logo to like Dan Schneider. I hope that guy never comes back to Nickelodeon. I hope that Nickelodeon never hires that guy again. I hope that parents are a little bit more cautious next time. If he does come back, which I hope Nickelodeon, I swear to freaking gosh, if you hire that creepo again, you don't know what I'll do, Nickelodeon. You don't know what I will do. But yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen. Oh yeah, and then by the way, when Brian Peck apparently got out of jail, he went over to Disney Channel to be part of the working with freaking Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, and at that point you're like, okay, buddy, hell no. Because Dylan and Cole Sprouse were at least 8 to 9 years old? Hell no. Sorry guys, but yeah, all of this stuff, way too out of hand. Way too, again, messed up. And apparently there was this game show called kind of like Fear Factor or whatever, but for kids, where kids were forced to do pretty messed up stuff, again, having dogs licking peanut butter off a kid's body, having you eat a freaking scorpion, and it's Dan Schneider, what in the... Again, all this was revealed on the documentary that was released last year called Quiet on Set. Dan Schneider, you and your... So yeah, guys, how do you guys feel about Dan? Are you guys glad that I finally exposed Dan Schneider for the creep that he really is? I hope one day justice will be served. I hope that one day that guy gets put behind bars for a long time. I'll be seeing you guys later. Peace out. Please let me know what you guys think about all of this, because it's just sick. It's just sick. And I hope that everybody worked on those shows got a full recovery, which thankfully I'm sure that Jeanette McCurdy did. So congrats to Jeanette. I have so much more respect for that woman now than I already did. And congrats to, Miranda as well, and pretty much everybody else that, was able to get away from that guy's clutches. I'll see you guys later. Peace.